Alrighty, let's get back on this. Testing, YouTube. Testing, Twitch. Okay, right, let's go. It feels up with the pen, but whatever. I heard something. Something I should be doing more often is actually using extra layers when I need to draw over something. A lot of times what I would do is like go back into the sketch, draw all the lines in, like where they have to be, and then I trace over them like very carefully. Not very smart because like I would have to like trace over this when I can just might as well do this. And I can just, and it's done. When you just merge the layer, it's done. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter now. Let's just do this. Oh, goodness. Really weird to do that, so like the right way. I have to really clean this up. I hate how it's 1:24. I'll check the time on the next one, see how long this takes. Mm. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, okay. Rename a few things. Alright, be right back. Okay. Alright, I think still not done. Just gotta keep doing this until it's all actually finished. Oh hey, hey, the last Gogeta, yeah, I was yeah, so in May I went to MomoCon and yeah, I was streaming it. It was okay. Um you kind of have to temper your expectations with what's it called, with these with these conventions. You really have to know what you want out of it going in. Um it was actually a little bit harder than 2024. I think what ended up happening was I carried more stuff. Yeah, I had a friend, but we both carried more stuff, and the problem was that it was in a different hall this time, but I didn't consider like how long it would take me to go around the entire convention center. Because what we were doing was we entered C building and we had to go through B building. And in B building, and that's like 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes of us like carrying stuff and waiting on escalators or waiting on elevators and whatever. We carried all this stuff and like 20 minutes. And the problem was on the last day or Sunday or Saturday when we were leaving, we saw that like as soon as you enter C building, you could look to the left and you can enter C, what's it called? You can enter C the C building exhibit hall, and then you can just cut through both buildings and get to B hall. And that saved like 15 minutes. But we only found that out after like 4 days of just pain. Absolute pain. Um yeah, and that like I'm telling like that really soured the experience for me. It was nice to see like so many more people. We actually, I don't know if you see this thing in the back. This is a what's it called? This is a board where people put like, we just had people like come to the booth and kind of write on it and write their names and whatever. What are these? Yeah, and like it's completely filled now. Okay, I can. 1 second. I don't know if you can actually see this stuff. It's so far away and it's so small. But it's full of people. Some people wrote their real names, some people wrote their some people wrote their Instagram handles. Um, some people just wrote, whatever. Funkit, that's one guy. There's a guy here. My friend actually, he doesn't play the game. It's Kyle. He doesn't play the game as much. So sometimes he was like playing with the people if they didn't have a friend with them. And one guy said like, I destroyed the dev game 1. He beat Kyle. So yeah, they really like this. It was a good way of like getting people to the game because it was like just outside the booth. So when we saw people writing this down, I could go there, and Kyle came up with the idea of like going there, telling people like, "Hey, here's our game and stuff." And I was selling prints. I was actually stickers and prints. I have a couple of them. Actually, I have a lot of them. The stickers were like 2 for $1, and I got a couple of those. And I was selling some prints. But what happened was that the prints were $10 and $5, and the no one was really buying them the first 3 days. But on Sunday, the last day, I gave a deal. The old 2024 prints, I was kind of tired of, or like not tired of, like the ones that didn't sell. I I gave those out for free. Like when anyone would buy something, I would give or buy a print, I would give that one for free, and then people started buying things. So that worked out. I also met a lot of people who were, a lot of more game devs in game dev circles that I was working with. Yo, that hand is tiny. Gotta make that much bigger. Just realize how small his hand is. Actually, I guess I can, 1 second, I should probably put this somewhere, to be honest. One of the prints. So let me clean this up, and I can go over there and do that. Yeah, I think MomoCon started, what was it, on Thursday? Oh, actually, it was weird. Thursday was slow, but Friday was the slowest. By far. At least for the exhibit hall, with the people coming to our booth. By far the slowest. I don't know what happened. Four days. Oh, Saturday was also really. The main thing was that I think I said it soured the experience. The main thing that made that like is in like the back of my head now is just the amount of pain my feet were in. It was really bad. Because the first day it was like a horrible aching pain, but then the next day it's way worse. It just like hurt to do. Yeah, it was weird why Friday was so much slower for MomoCon. At least for like coming to our booth. For some reason. Saturday was obviously the most. Like so many people came Saturday. It was constant Saturday. We were constantly having to like redo the what's it called? We had to redo the game to get the game restarted, get people onboarded again. Yeah, it was weird. I don't understand why. Like, what was wrong with Friday that day, that time? Maybe something big was happening somewhere else in the con. That might be it. Oh, we were always late. Oh my god, it sucked. It started at 10, but we were there like constantly like at 10:30 or whatever. Yeah, there might have been like, yeah, some really cool panel probably. There was actually it actually might have been like the Vegeta panel. There was a panel with both with the English and Japanese voice actor for Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. I think that was Friday because I heard about it like Saturday. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it was. I'll always like how like the Japanese voice for Vegeta is also the voice for Captain Falcon in Smash. He can speak English and Japanese, so. What else happened? Actually, I have a list because I'm trying to make a little reaction video to 2025. So let me see. No, what am I, oh yeah, I got a friend this time, Urban Kyle. I got a couple. I got some interviews this time. A guy came over here. Hateful clothing brand on Twitter interviewed me. Yeah. If we get a future F-Zero and Ryo Horikawa has him, maybe he can voice fault. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, the only stretch there is that we'll ever get F-Zero again. For some reason, they're just against it. I don't understand. Nintendo is so often against money. You know, there was like an F-Zero anime I remember, and I never watched it though. I only saw like I think the ending where he does a big Falcon punch. I also gotta wonder, like, did he have much of anything before Smash? Like, he was just a guy in the car. I don't think he was actually had the personality. It was kind of just completely the voice actor, right? Yeah. Everyone has seen that meme. I love it. Like, imagine if that was his final Smash. That would be great. Like, I think that was also everyone was saying that. Just make that his final Smash. Yeah, so... Ooh. Yeah, Smash created Falcon's personality, but I understand that the original game did have manuals with details. It says something when the F-Zero anime uses the smash attack. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like, it's just like Nintendo. Captain Falcon uses a gun, so he could have been a summoner. Oh my god, that would have been a tragedy. Um, this is what he is now. But yeah, I like how like it's something Nintendo does because they always have like a freaking silent protagonist. They really have to find other ways to give them personalities. Like Captain Falcon, obviously, like so much is done with that voice. It's so iconic, everything he says. But like animation stuff as well, they really have that down. Um, just some simple voice acting as well. I mean, that's all. That's just like I'm describing Mario, basically. You know, it's like so much came from just adding that voice. Alright, what am I missing here? It's gonna take me a while to actually warm up all the actual. It's already been an hour here, just line arting this one frame. The one. Is it 4 or 5? Let me see. Like 3. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So this is him coming down. Line arts. And then this is him coming up. I'm pretty sure this is like all wrong. Yeah, it looks like all wrong. This is better. I think this is actually the problem. Because these two are fitting, but this is just like, why is he suddenly so much taller here? Like this isn't right. He should be way shorter. I made this song. This is the menu song for Aces Under the Moonlight. It's I should probably just release it on a video, like just put it somewhere. Um, those would be two pretty easy videos. The other song as well. Just make some like fake album art. This is also makes no fucking sense right here. Like his legs shrink here. It should be more forward, actually. He should be like down here. That's better. I have to also move this little. This is the problem with going so fast. Oh, also, like, I might have a thing with Anime Weekend Atlanta, maybe. We'll see. Oh, okay. This is fine, though. So I'm going to pull up Pro Gamer Move right here. First of all, I'm going to make a D. Okay. So the base, assuming I have everything right, is nope, I don't have everything right. Ah. This one washed. Nope, it's also wrong. Just have to make sure all these lines connect, and they have to connect anyway. Just the style demands that. That's not when's Anime Weekend Atlanta? That's in October. They haven't like announced anything yet. Yeah, but it's a big maybe right now. I'm hoping things go well. Yeah. Big maybe. Once you have all of that, it's quite a bit I'm missing here. Okay, and I think, is that it? Okay, we're going to select everything outside of the lines when you have everything, and then we're going to invert selection, and then we're going to go to on top, select modify. We're going to contract by 1 pixel. Okay, now what's going to happen is actually you can see now all the selection is like inside the line. Because if I do this, it's outside. So when it's inside, now I can create a new layer, first of all. And then I can just fill it in with something. There you go. And now it's full. This works better when the line work is not thin. If it's very thin line work, then it's going to be a problem. But if you're getting that thin, I don't think it will look that good, but especially at a distance. I don't have to do it for my game anyway. So. I actually have to thicken these lines. So, the cleanup takes forever. This is like my least favorite part of the whole situation, especially animation. I think right now I'm going over an hour on one of these, and I have 12 of these to draw. So I think like I'm not warmed up at all. I think normally it would take me 30 minutes per oh my god, per art, per drawing, but see, my cause like no, it's fine. This sort of method can cause some artifacting if you start erasing stuff, and you can see like even here it will cause problems. You can just erase those, but the line work's gonna be in the final product. It has to be pretty good. I'm used to like concept arty stuff, which is doesn't have to be great, but gotta speed this up. Come on. Um, Alright, so now I can actually just with this base, I can lock it, and now you can like paint inside it, and that'll come to be important much later. Um, unfortunately. Oh, okay. So before I get on this next one, I want to show you some. So what happened was, before I just had my, what are these called? I had my prints just out on the table, right? So in plastic covers. So this time I got them framed, or I got frames for them, and This was ugh. Huh. I can't you can't see it. Um, I guess yeah, I can't show anything. I'm watching Miku's the new Miku song, but see that reflected. It's actually hard to see, but it was this. Ah, yeah, it's really hard to see. I got them framed this time. No one bought that one. I think actually no, one person bought that one. Um, let me see. That's good. You zoomed in. Yeah, thanks. It's yeah, it's hard to see. My camera isn't really made to be doing this, or the camera setup I have is like really awkward. Um, okay. Now I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to let's time this. All right, 115. I'm about to be 116. 16. That's 2. I'll say 214, whatever, in my time. So now let's see how long this takes me. All right. Yeah, damn it! I immediately mess up. Okay. He's taking off the thing, so. I kind of gave up on consistency here, so. It's gonna take me 2 days, 1 day for just the line work, and the next day for just the coloring. Giant Bomb has been weird lately, so I'll make notes and try to update the platform fighter pages as well as others another day. Oh, Giant Bomb's being weird. Okay. Yeah, that oh yeah, all the new tag fighters. Marvel Tokon. Um that was a wild announcement. Everyone's turned on 2XKO. We have Nen Impact, 2XKO, Marvel Tokon. Uh I'm missing like two, there's so many. If I go to Twitter, I'll get there immediately though. It's like 2XKO here. Invincible versus, yeah, okay, that's the other one. Yeah, I was looking at Invincible versus, like, it has like a combo limit, like a max combo limit, that you have to tag to, like, sort of lower, you know? Which which is weird, but I guess like the KI devs kind of do that. They have a weird combo system thing they do. The thing is, like, I don't like tag games. Like, that's a big. I think Marvel vs. Capcom is like the worst. Like, I genuinely don't like them. I think they're like everything people don't like about these games. But, the fighting games are like in tag games, or in Marvel specifically, and then all the other tag games. I'm not into Invincible yet, but glad to have a different studio and IP in the fray. It could be my gateway. I watched some of Invincible. It was alright. I read some of Invincible too. It was alright. Got to have a different studio. I think I'm saying, but I want to learn Marvel and Fighter Z. Yeah. It's always just completely degenerate stuff. Like it's like a hallmark of the series is that tag fighters are super degenerate. Even though like Fighter Z really tried to cool down on it, it's still like one of the ones like crazy games. Let's see. The Fighter Z though was really pretty. I actually think like because the Arc System is also doing Marvel Tokon, you can see like when they have a unique art style and really try to go for that, then it's like they really know what they're that's when like their art is best, right? But like I remember DNF Duel, I thought looked really generic because it didn't go for like a DNF style. It just kind of felt like Xrd, but a little just anime. I think that was like a big miss for them, at least for me. It's largely a matter of when and if not, a tag fighter will become degenerate, but I'm sure there is one for me. For now, the closest the tag modes in other games like Naruto Clash of Ninja. I remember the Naruto games, man. They were I remember people talking like back when I was competing in Brawl. People were talking about like how those games were in tournament, and it was pretty like, yeah, they're pretty they're the most balanced or they're balanced stuff like that. Like they were competitively viable. The thing is, I never played them. I never played those games. I almost tried Pokken, but I was like, nah, I'm good. The Naruto sort of arena fighter. I don't have a strong opinion on DNF Duel's aesthetic, but I like how the Grand Blue and X look. Yeah, they were like really went with that style. They really like adapted that style really well into 3D. It's just that DNF Duel has like this really funky art style for its characters, and they didn't adapt it. They just kind of went with a style that sort of looked like Xrd a little bit. Pokemon is a weird one. Maybe Nintendo will give it a third chance. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, Game Freak is now doing something else, which is crazy. But um, actually, I don't know if Game Freak has anything to do with Pokemon. So Bandai Namco, I think, made Pokemon. Naruto on GameCube Wii is not actually an arena finder, that's Naruto Storm. Naruto Clash of Ninja close to Tekken, Budokai, or Bloody Roar. Okay, same devs. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was looking more into the arena fighter stuff. The Ninja Storm. Um, let me see this. I remember Budokai. Was like the Budokai games like the all really good, or was it just like three? The Budokai 3, like, or 2, whichever one, which was really good. I can't remember. I remember there was an era of like really bad licensed game, bad DBZ games, and then all of a sudden, this one came out and it's like amazing. I'm aware that Storm has a competitive scene, but have not given them a chance. I don't. I haven't really played any of them. I've only seen them. Dude, Budokai 3 is somewhat weird as a competitive game. People actively avoid some mechanics. Oh. It's still better than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That game is a minefield of glitches. I'm looking up Clash of Ninja. Oh. It is more of a 2D sort of thing. What you said is true for console DB games, but things got good on PS2, starting with Budokai 1, and the competitive peak is probably Infinite World. Okay, I see. I've never actually played the Budokai games. I was big on Smash. when I was younger, and that's about it. Uh, Played some Street Fighter, but not a lot. I remember long time ago when I was really young, we had a Street Fighter 2 disc, which we still have. It doesn't work anymore on these newer computers. It actually has a warning that comes up. Naruto and Bleach were weird as different companies got the licenses for all platforms. So Bleach got 7 PSP fighters from Sony of all companies. Naruto got open world games from Ubisoft on 360. Man, 7 PSP fighters. They must have gotten like, I think milking it while it's hot. I guess that's what it's for. Bleach was really big. But yeah, when I was playing Street Fighter a long time ago, and then I went to my cousin's place and we played, I think, Super Turbo, and for the longest time, like, we couldn't figure out Street Fighter. We always played Dhalsim because he was easy to beat the computer players with. But then went over there. Then we saw like different colors, blew our minds. Like different stages, crazy. Different attacks, crazy. And then we actually learned how to do like Hadokens. We did it accidentally. We never figured out how. We never did it on the PC. Man, that was blew our minds. Bleach Heat the Soul 1 through 7 on PSP, and Bleach also had at least 2 PS2 games. They had their own games from, including RPGs, 4 player fighters. Yeah. Um, did mashing for special attacks blow your mind? And yeah. We never figured out how to do a lot of Hadokens. We did mash and we eventually got it. I think my cousin showed me how, but I never like figured it out. It was too hard at the time because I was super young. I was like 6 years old. It was very old timey. I think that was the first time I went back to Pakistan since I left the first time. I was like 3 when I left, and I came back at 6. And I never actually got into Bleach. I never actually only got into Naruto, and I didn't even finish Naruto. I didn't really get into One Piece at all. For me, I think I didn't really get Street Fighter either, and only played at other people's places. But when I played Clash of Ninja 1 on very hard mode, I saw the CPU super cancel. I got much more invested. Yeah. When you see someone else play a game, like, that's a big thing about fighting games. So much of it's esoteric. So when you see someone play it, then you're like, this is amazing. It's just like, I want to do that. And it's a problem, like, it's a bit of a problem. I was already playing Melee, etc. for years, but had no tournament exposure. Yeah, I only got tournament exposure when I went to college, I think, and played Brawl, because at that's the time Brawl came out. Actually, I guess like how did I don't remember how I played melee. I didn't know about wave dashing. I didn't know any of that. Yeah, I can't remember how I played it. I literally couldn't beat Iruka the first fight in Clash Ninja 1. I had to learn. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. Fighting games have this problem. It's just you have to beat your head against a wall because they don't help you in the fighting games. They don't like tutorialize anything. Unlike like every other game, makes a tutorial out of the single player, but then like fighting games just don't. I heard of wave dashing, but YouTube barely existed, so when I hosted a local at school, I wasn't even sure if anyone was using it. Wow. You hosted your own local at school. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think like when I was doing it, we went to Game Facts a lot. Back when I was like playing these games as a kid. I never went to Game Facts for Melee, obviously, because like I didn't think I had anything to learn. Like so I didn't even like bother, because I never went to any tournaments. Then I played Brawl and I learned like, okay, you gotta speed this up. Gotta go to Smash boards. Gotta figure out what everyone else knows and get up to speed basically. Was it like I guess the school allowed you to have this tournament? I was on Game FAQs. I was mainly on Dragon Ball boards, as you can imagine. Yeah. Uh, I think the first time we used it was for Zelda Ocarina of Time. I think. I think. There was a fundraising event. We were allowed to run activities as a part of it. Naturally, Melee and Budokai 3 came up as ideas for me. Yeah, that's smart. Very smart. People do come for those things. Did the fundraiser go well? Do you remember? Like a lot of people showed up? A decent number showed up from what I remember, but I'm not sure we made that much. Glad they let it happen at least. And we had no issues if I remember this long afterwards. Well, that's good. I mean, you were doing it for charity. So. What did you think of Summer Games Fest? Like the actual show? It was kind of dull for me, actually. The Marvel Tokon announcement was huge. That was state of play. Um, I'm already at 30 minutes. Should probably speed this along. Da, 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 da. Um, so I've had a couple. I fell asleep during SGF, but I was there a few. There were a few games I liked. Was Mortal Shell 2 there? Yeah, yeah. Mortal Shell 2 was there. I think people like that. I should go check all Summer Games Fest announcements. It's just like none really came out. Oh, the big one I guess was for me was Street Fighter 6 reveals. Yeah, Mortal Shell 2 was there. Oh, okay. Resident Evil 5 or 9 was the big one. Big one. Stranger Than Heaven. It's a new sort of from the Yakuza people, like a Dragon Studio. Deadpool with VR. Uh, and Black Ops 7. I think. Oh, the Sonic Racer people. The new Sonic game. Sonic car game. They're kind of taking shots at Mario Kart. I think in this one he came out and said, like, unlike another kart game, we have crossplay. They also put Hatsune Miku in the game and Joker from Persona. Oh, Blops was a Microsoft one? Yeah, okay. I see, yeah. I hope the new Sonic Racer is good. There's a lot of potential, and I wish it was a Sega Racing All Stars game first and a Sonic game second. Yeah, that makes sense. They have a lot of IP. Let's see all of their stuff that they could put in. Video game franchises, let's go. Altered Beast. Oh, Sega. Man, they got a ton of games. Fighting Viper. Golden Axe. I didn't know they were involved. House of the Dead. Jet Set Radio. I mean, that'd be perfect. Crazy Taxi, Jet Set, Valkyria Chronicles, Rhythm Thief. Yeah, they go like. I mean, Jet Set Radio is like a shoo-in for a car game. They could just be on their skates, you know. Panzer Dragoon. That'd be hilarious. Fantasy Star. That's another one. I played that one. Puyo Puyo. Yeah. Sakura Wars. Another one. Oh yeah, Sega All Stars Racing. Yeah, the first one. With tons of characters. What am I saying? Oh, Banjo Kazooie was there. Oh right, that was Xbox 360. Ooh la la. Right. Tons of characters. Sakura Wars. Never actually seen Sakura Wars. Let's see. It's like a mech game. Steampunk media franchise. Yeah. Bayonetta is possible the most, like, but weird having a new voice. Yeah. I mean, I think Bayonetta 3 was already a different voice. Yeah. I mean, I think Helena, she said she wanted to get out of voice act, like video games and back to theater, so. Sakura Wars was a strategy RPG with romance elements and mecha. The last game had the Bleach artist and was an action game. Sakura Wars went action when Yakuza went turn-based. Only one stuck the landing. Yeah. I mean, the strategy RPG with romance elements is like, I guess what saved Fire Emblems. Maybe they took it from that. Waifu Simulator. Well, I got halfway done. It's been 30 minutes. Uh, um, and what else came out in Summer Games Fest? Oh, the Invincible versus game. Yeah, that's when we got that. A lot of. Yeah, it was kind of dull, honestly. At least for me, but I guess I really only look at like Nintendo games and some PC games. Yakuza in a good spot. You can get turn-based or real games if you want them, not just from old games. Yeah, I think even but isn't there like a the Expedition 33 is also turn-based and people are welcoming it back. Yeah. There's a lot of toys nowadays. Real time, I didn't mean to slander. Yeah, you can get turn-based or real games. I was gonna be like, yeah, yeah, you can get real games unless you want to do some baby stuff. You need to take your turn. I was gonna be right behind you with that. I'm not really a big fan of turn-based games. I like both, but generally like if series don't make a massive shifts from the original appeal. If I want a real-time Warrior Fire Emblem, I got Warriors and Smash. Yeah, the big shifts, like I don't know, I guess it depends because I don't. I mean, and also I think you like the look of Marathon, but due to a few reasons, that's not coming out anytime soon. Yeah, I've been looking into Marathon. I don't know. People are, for one, people just aren't really happy about the game, and also huge scandal with stealing art again with Bungie. Yeah, so I don't know what happened, man. They got a yeah. I still like the look of Marathon. I think what ended up happening was that like the final product, uh, like in game doesn't really like it looks worse than the cinematic trailer, like way worse. It looks cheap, I think, the final product, um, especially the outside portions, and that I think like also helped. Like it was already divisive, and also you should have a character creator. You shouldn't have like just three hero characters. You should have a character creator and just pick a class. Like that would be like cool. That art style is really cool. You could have different um, tattoos, different faces, that sort of thing. But instead, eh. I thought that cinematic trailer was like a work of art for Marathon, but eh, sad. I don't put a lot of stock in cinematics since I'm already invested in the dev stuff, right? But it's a shame that there's a lot of controversy with Marathon. Yeah, I mean it's their own fault. I think I don't know the actual I guess the actual circumstances, but what they're talking about, like having like just a communal. Um, I will say that I hope the Dead Island One trailer people are doing very well since it's still one of the most memorable trailers I've ever seen. I still remember Dead Island One. I also remember the Dead Island Two. I think it was Dead Island Two, where like the guy's jogging, oblivious to everything. Um, those are very good trailers. I'm not talking about Marathon though. I was saying like yeah, that a communal like texture area. I guess that's normal, but like you think like you would have to make it though. They had to make the textures, not like just find it on the internet. I figure. Hmm. But it's gonna be a problem if you let anyone. You have a texture pool that anyone can add anything to. It's like, yeah, it's gonna cause you problems. It's not like even the art director can look at every single texture everywhere. What can you do? Yeah, man, I remember Dead Island in general. I remember it being like not that great when it came out, but yeah, that trailer was amazing. But I guess I never played it, so I never wasn't really into zombies. I just realized I completely forgot to put all the detail in this one. Let's go back. Things like this do happen. I think Smash Ultimate got at least 2 sprites from fan artists when they were adding spirits. But you'd think communication would reduce the odds of that to 0. Dead Island 1 was mediocre from what I know and nothing like the trailer, but good marketing and art deserve acknowledgement. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Same how I feel about the Marathon cinematic trailer. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's a video by Laura Fryer, who was like a producer at Xbox, and she was like talking about her memories of helping out Bungie during the Halo 2 days. Let me see. She has a new video up. I really like her. So let me see. I guess I can put a link out of it. Share. Copy. I can just do that, right? Yeah, so oh, I'm already subbed to her, but I'll watch that one again just in case later. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I really like her. It's an unusual perspective. You usually don't get like a producer from like $1 million company just talking about stuff on YouTube. Um, yeah, I just like that video quite a bit. Man. Okay, now we're back. Now we can get back to actually progressing on this. Good lord. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay, with that and that and this and that. Oh wait, I don't know. I have to do that. I don't actually have to draw in the lines here. These are only added in the red, the color. Add Lex. Concentrating here. Let's erase this. I think that's it. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Alright, pro game remove time. Did I get it right? Okay, I'm gonna lower this. Alright. Nope, over here. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think we can do that. So oops. Control Shift I. Invert selection. Okay. All right. I still didn't get the muscles. There we go. Oh wait, no, it's this. It's up here. Okay, I think I got... That's 2. Let's see what time it is. All right. 3:16. Okay, 1 hour. All right. This is gonna take me a long time. This is number 2. I'm averaging an hour per. This one will be more fun at least. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh. I gotta go, but wishing you a good one. Thank you. I'll good to have a good day too. Thank you for coming. Uh, uh, Mm. Hmm. Oh shit, it's 3:30. Hang on. Ah. Mm, mm, mm. All right. I think this is gonna be the last line work thing I'm gonna do. It's just taking very long. Where am I going here? Hmm. It's just that top one. There's the only one left, and then I'm done with this. Alrighty. Oh, come on, I'll do more. It's just a lot of thinking. Alrighty. Alright. It's fun. Oh man, that's completely off. Almost done here. shit. Stop. Everything's going to shit. Ah. No, I'll have to remake this whole thing. This is what I have to do. If you mess up, this is what you have to do. I merged too early. I put it all in the same layer. I'm such a fucking idiot. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, and right, program remove, let's go. So did I mess up anywhere? I did. Oh, okay. Right here. There we go. Alrighty. Need to invert. Select, modify, contract, 1. Ah, right. And then go back and get this. There you go. Okay. We have made a total of 3 hours, 3 drawings, line work, sorry. Alrighty. That's it for today. Okay. That next one, though, I think is like... Nope, it's this one. This one should be a lot easier. I might finish it off stream, I might just do it tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'll see y'all.